And welcome in, everybody, to another episode of the Football Smack Talk Show. I am your host, Ryan.
I'm Eric.
Welcome in, everybody. We've made it through the regular season. We are at the playoffs. Wasn't the prettiest last game?
No, I don't think they're going to send that tape to the Hall of Fame.
Probably not.
No.
But regardless, here we are. And we have the San Francisco 49ers, who a mere, what was it?
2 years ago, yeah,
2 years ago, yeah.
yeah.
2 years ago, came in here and got themselves a whooping. So I'd hope for the same, but again, circumstances are a little different on either side. But
Sure. Of course, I did caution all Seattle fans. Please be careful. I know you got Brock Purdy's thumb a little bloody. San Francisco, they're a little sensitive. You hurt their quarterback, they get a little pissy with you.
yeah, well, I'm sure they'll be fine. But
Yeah,
before we get into the 49ers,
yeah.
the debate that has been going around the internet for the last week and a half,
Mm-hmm.
the decision to sit starters with the two seed, a potential. Now,
Right.
obviously, the Bears lost. Green Bay did their part.
Sure.
Unfortunately, the game was kind of happening at the same time. Now, had the game
By
maybe,
design. Yeah.
yeah, had the game maybe been Saturday, the Bears game been Saturday and our game been our normal time, then perhaps, uh, you know, decision might have been different. But
Sure.
Sirianni chose rest, and unfortunately, we couldn't stumble out a victory to get the two seed. Now, what are your thoughts? What do you agree with Sirianni with what he did? Are you kind of a little bit pissed that we didn't get the two seed because it was right there on a silver platter? What's thoughts? What's your initial thoughts?
I'll say I was annoyed that we couldn't have come out with a win. I wouldn't say pissed. I understand the decision to rest your starters. Like, that made sense to me, and it's not like we were blindsided by this. We heard early in the week this was
Sure.
their decision. And I knew going in that because of the announcement of that decision that if if the Bears lost and we also lost, it's going to be a debate. And so I felt like I had to formulate early on what my opinion was going to be.
Right.
And my opinion was you can't go in and you can't guess your opinion based on what you already know is the result.
Right. Yeah.
Like you just got to know, like, okay, what do you value? Do you value the two seed or do you value the rest? And I'll defer to the coaches there, and I'll
Okay.
say
But
my
what about
opinion. Yeah,
you?
I would have wanted the two seed, but I understood the idea. It look if we play our starters, and instead of Calcaterra getting injured on that one play, that's
Right.
Dallas Goddard.
Right.
People are going to be pissed.
Right. And instead of Toth getting hurt, it's
Right,
Landon Dickerson.
right.
Those are
So I understand it, and I guess I agree with it. I do also understand the argument of, well, whenever you have a chance to try and move up your seeding, you should try to do it. I get that thought process,
sure.
but I'll always defer back to, look, you know you're playing wild card weekend. You don't get the benefit of a bye week.
Right.
Had they already say they already clinched a one seed, I would have said play your starters that last week because everybody's getting a week off anyway.
Already, yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least a half, something.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't agree with if the one seed's locked up. I don't agree with the idea of play them all 4 quarters. I
Right.
agree with getting them out there, getting them loose, getting them maybe a half. Yeah.
So it seems like the internet is very much against Nick Sirianni and
What a shocker.
are calling him what's the word that I've been hearing quite a bit? It was
I'm assuming not Super Bowl champion, which is how he should be addressed. But okay.
right, well, obviously, but
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
more or less of just like just he was stubborn, not stubborn, but like he went into it going, their thought is that he went into it going, we could still beat these guys with our backups.
I don't think
And
that was his thought process.
well, right, again, uh, and these are national, local sports talk, people that get paid. Uh,
Yeah, and that's silly. Like I understand when the average contractor who I run into at work all the time says that to me. Says, "Oh man, what did they think they were going to just beat him with their backups?" I understand the casual fan having that opinion, having not, not paying attention, not living and dying with it the way we do. They tune in for 3 hours on Sunday, and then they see, oh wow, the backups are playing. Why aren't the starters playing? Man, I want to see my team win. And I get it because it's not your job to understand that.
right.
But with the people whose job it is to understand that, they should have known better. And shame on them for just trying to stoke the flames and just trying to cause a problem where there isn't one.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I think, I think, the Eagles team has been a conservative team
Sure.
with how they play and protecting the ball. And if
Hmm.
anybody who witnessed Hard Knocks last week, they literally even had a scene where they're in the auditorium room and they're showing the stat of like, oh, the Eagles are 51-2 when they win the turnover battle. And he's like, this is us.
Yes.
Protect the football. Win the turnover
100%. And I
battle.
love that.
Yeah. Like, so why would you think that they would go a little conservative? Now, again, you had N'Kobe Dean, who was a little banged up. You have Lane Johnson, who's, for whatever reason, was never put on IR, even though he's been out 7 weeks now.
Yeah, he probably should have just,
Yeah,
for contractual purposes and for
yeah,
roster movement purposes, should have been
right.
put on IR.
Um, and excuse me. You also give, Landon and Cam an extra week, maybe even Jordan Mailata an extra week, because
Hmm.
again, I think we're all under the assumption that Landon and Cam have been dealing with injuries all year, and perhaps Jordan has too.
Yeah,
Um,
I would say that's a safe assumption.
so you're giving your offensive line rest, which you're going to need, because I feel like your running game is slowly starting to kind of come back.
Hmm.
You're getting that identity back, and you're going up against a defense in the San Francisco 49ers who are just absolutely banged up. There's no
Hmm.
help. A rest week would have not helped their situation. They're
Nope.
so thin at linebacker. They just signed Kaiser White, free agent linebacker who's been a free agent all year. Just been sitting there. They're just like,
Yeah.
oh, geez, we need to get somebody in here
Yeah, we
because
need a body in here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it didn't look like um, Trent Williams practiced today, which is huge. The run game already is CMC has certainly been an amazing player, but his
Sure.
run, yards per run is certainly down. He's been more effective in the passing game, but especially without Trent Williams, Trent Williams is just an angry.
Yeah.
He just loves picking on anybody smaller than him. But he's a great left tackle.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So if he's out, that would be huge. You already
Yeah.
have Fred Warner, Bosa.
Hmm.
The backup for Fred Warner just got hurt last week for the year. Like
That
again,
stinks for him.
they're
Yeah.
they're, they're thick, but you have a chance to affect this game, and I feel like with San Francisco's offense, they've been putting up points against everybody, but I feel like they're perhaps going up against one of their better defenses they've faced.
Sure.
And
And not only that, they're going to be faced in a situation like what we talked about at the start of the show. The Eagles have a conservative, don't turn the ball over approach. We're going to make you go 80 yards every time.
yeah,
And good luck with it. And look, if the San Francisco 49ers offense can do it, then they deserve it. But
yeah,
but
no,
I don't think you can all day.
Yeah. Again, I think what it'll come down to is looking at this offense. If the offense, can move the ball, score points against this very hurt defense,
Yeah.
get into the 20s. I think
Oh, I think it's a race to 20. Yeah, I
yeah,
think
I
the
think that's all
person
you
who gets to
need.
20. Yeah.
I mean, also when you look at Vic Fangio versus Shanahan
Hmm.
and their last couple of meetings, Vic's had the advantage.
Yes.
10.25 points per game.
That doesn't scream offensive genius.
Now, and if we can keep them close to that, I feel like
Sure.
our offense, even with the issues, even with the fact that, us as fans are livid, I still feel like they can get, you
I
know,
don't give a damn about winning a game 16-13. I don't care at all.
oh, and same.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, my heart,
My heart my heart might cry foul, but the
right?
rest of me, yeah, no, we're good.
Agreed. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so it'll be an interesting day. From last I've heard, some light rain in the morning, a shower or two.
Right. It's supposed
Uh,
to clear out and then be
supposed to clear
windy,
out,
but a
but
little
then it's
warm. Yeah.
windy, 20
Which
to 30,
sucks.
20
Yeah.
to 25 miles per hour,
Yeah.
which I honestly I'd almost rather have rain rather than wind.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I'd almost rather have. I don't know. I don't want to say the S word, but I'd
yeah. I
almost
mean,
rather have
I think
that than
I'd
the
rather have
rain.
that than either
Yeah.
of the other two,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. It should be an interesting day. Anybody who's certainly coming down there, it's going to be a great day. Um, yeah, it's one of those things where like, yeah,
Hmm.
last year we were the 2 seed
Right.
and we were guaranteed 2 home games should we had, make the
Right.
round
Right.
trip.
Should we advance? Yeah.
Right. But who's to say that we won't? The
Who's
Bears
to say the
still
Bears play the Packers
right
on
for the
Saturday night?
third time. The
Yeah,
rematch.
and if the Packers beat them, then we will go into Sunday knowing if we win, we have a home game the next week.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
I mean, my wallet certainly wouldn't
No, my
be
wallet
happy.
would not be happy about that. Of course, again, if the Bears win on Saturday, then we go into Sunday knowing this is probably it for our home games for this year.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, crazier
Right,
things, but
I say
I feel
probably.
like
Yeah.
this more than any other year.
There's
Let's
a
just
potential for
play
a team hosting wild card weekend to not host divisional weekend, but host
right,
conference
right,
championship.
because
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
agreed.
like, man, and this is no slight against Seattle, but again, Seattle's most likely going to have to battle, a Rams team or,
Sure.
potentially
Oh, I could easily see it being, Seattle and the Rams in divisional weekend and the
us
Rams
and the
winning,
Bears,
us and the Bears and the Eagles winning, and then we come back to host NFC
right?
title game against the Rams. Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see that. Sure.
easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's certainly not out of the realm.
Yeah, I don't think that's disrespectful suggesting that possibility.
No, to
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah, and the same thing on the other side. Like, what is it? The 2 seed is when New England are. I mean, who's to say? That. I mean, the Denver Broncos. Like, are you sold on them as a one?
Nah, but then again, I'm not really sold on
I'm not sold on New England
on the
either.
New England. New England has literally only played the Bills.
Right.
That's it.
So, like, would it surprise you if, say, like, God, who's a 4 seed over there? Like,
Oh well,
oh
that
God, no, no.
was
Like the 5 seed
the
could end
three
up being
seed.
on the road for 2 games and
The
then
three
host
seed
the
is what
host the
Jacksonville.
game. Yeah,
Jacksonville's on fire.
sure. Or were they playing the Bills?
Yeah, that's gonna be a
That's
great
gonna
game.
be a nice game.
Yeah.
Is that 1 o'clock on Sunday?
That's a good question. Let me
I think
pull
it's
up
1 o'clock Sunday.
the.
So we're gonna have the TV set up down there to watch it.
Oh
I
boy,
know with the wind and
the wind is the thing that kills me every time.
yeah. Oh, stupid wind.
Play,
I want to say it is Jacksonville and Buffalo Sunday at
all
1.
right, so Saturday's games are Rams Panthers,
Yeah.
at 4:30.
Hmm.
Then Packers Bears at 8.
Yeah.
Then Bills Jags at 1.
Hmm.
Us at 4:30. Chargers Patriots at 8. And then
Hmm.
the following day is Texans Steelers.
Right.
Now, uh, forgive me if I'm wrong here. For the divisional round, there's not a Monday game, correct?
No, no.
Thank God. Monday playoff football
Is
is
so ridiculous.
so stupid. I don't like it. I'm not a fan
Gee,
of
if
it.
only you had a time slot on a different day, like Saturday at 1 that you could have a game. I
Hmm.
don't know. Just me spitballing here.
I mean, again, it does okay.
3 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday. Come on. It's not
College,
that hard, right?
college.
No,
Uh,
the college football games are Thursday and Friday this
yeah, I
week.
was gonna say there. Okay, so we're
No.
not competing.
No.
Then what are we doing here?
Right. To me, it would. I mean, what would have made awesome sense had college football coordinated this to have semifinal Friday, semifinal Saturday before the NFL games kick off. So
Right,
Saturday at 1 be like,
you
yeah,
go right from
yeah,
college to the
right
NFL.
into the pro. Yeah, that would have been perfect.
I mean, that would have been pretty sweet. Not gonna lie.
Right, right. And then basically Friday night through Monday night, you've got football every night of the week. And I mean, I know Thursday through Monday, but God, we don't need the Monday night football playoff game. We just don't need it.
Yeah, no, I agreed. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they fix that in the near future. But again, when are we? Do we think that 7 playoff teams? Do you think that's going to be the end of it? Do you think it ever goes to 8?
The only reason why I would say no is because then you'd have half the league making the playoffs. There still needs to be some value in being a playoff team.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
true,
then
but
then I feel like then you become like what college football has kind of become, where it's like those September October games. Like as much as I enjoy them, and I know you enjoy them, like to the casual fan, like it's easy to say, man, just wake me up when the playoffs start.
yeah,
'Cause you got a 3 loss team making the playoffs this year in college football. Like, are you really going to convince me that the Texas Ohio State to start the year was really that important? What mattered was Texas losing to Florida and some
sure.
of their other losses that caused them to miss the play. But like, so Texas losing to Ohio State wouldn't have really mattered to them had they handled their other business.
Right. Yeah, that would have been
So,
more than fine because a
right,
loss early is whatever, nothing.
right, right.
You can work your way back.
Where
Uh,
there was a time where week 1 meant as much as the last week of the season. Like
mm, yeah, yeah. Where you lost,
you were done.
it was done. Yeah. That's not the case anymore. You're
Right.
absolutely right.
Whereas now, like, we're talk about telling people not to panic. We'll be sitting here and the Eagles will be like, 4-4. People will be ready to jump off a bridge, and we'll be like, guys, what are we worried about? Half the league makes the playoffs. Relax.
Yeah, well, it's almost at this point, right? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, 14 out of 32. You add
yeah,
2 more, that's 16. I
right.
mean,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not. I mean, 7 out of 16.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they ever take that next step, uh, or if they ever. And I don't think they'll ever will do a overall playoffs.
Oh, right, where you just
I
seed
Yeah,
1 through 16 and
right, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Because I
okay.
feel like it's very important for them to keep that
Yes.
NFL AFL kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You know,
At least yeah, not for a long, long time. I
right?
like
Yeah, I mean, unless they're gonna like
'cause
expand to like 40.
yeah, and then
Which,
it's like just have your divisions, don't even worry about conferences and just everybody, you win your division, you make or even shoot, your divisions are just basically to figure out your schedule.
yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know, but either way, it should be nice. It should be fun. You have resecured my Eagles chain
Yes,
that your cousin so brashly and drunkenly stole from me.
I did. I did. It is sitting right over here somewhere. Oh, I see it on the.
I
Yeah, I
was
see it.
gonna say that's not a
No,
great start.
I have visual on it.
Somewhere
Yes.
over there. I don't know.
No, I can see it where from where I'm sitting. Yeah,
Good. And I'm
looking
I'm
right
I'm
at
gonna
it.
be for the
Yeah.
playoffs, breaking out my brand new outfit. I'm very excited. Uh, I honestly I gotta test it out.
Yeah.
Like in the elements, because I don't know, because it's really warm
Yeah.
again from the little that I have used it. Um, so I'm curious as to what should be the layerage, whether it's
Hmm.
just simply because again it's not going to be that cold. It should be like
Right.
40, 40s, maybe up to low 50. Um, but still, if it's going to be windy, it's a factor.
Yeah, and let's be honest, you also just want to try it out.
Oh, I mean, either way, I'm wearing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just more worried about like, hey, do I just wear one,
Right.
pant and like, maybe like a long sleeve or a sweatshirt and a
Yeah.
jersey, something light. Whereas like a normal cold playoff game, I got, the thermal
Anything you
underwear, the
yeah.
regular
Hmm.
underwear. I got
Hmm.
the regular socks, the thermal socks, the other socks, and the Eagles socks. I'm wearing like 3, 4 pairs of socks.
Oh,
I'm wearing 3 or
I
4
had a
pairs of
plan
pants.
for if this was like last year the Rams playoff
Oh my
game.
God, that was
I had a plan. Now,
brutal.
talk about a situation where I would have said the old Mike Tyson line, everybody's got a plan till you get punched in the mouth. And that cold and that wind on that game of that the day of that Rams game punched me in the mouth.
Yeah.
And I had a plan, went out the window when like at one point, man, like I'm telling you, I was standing there and I had about seven different shirts, the jackets, the two kinds of gloves, the heated the the hot pads in the gloves, the hot pads in the socks and stuff, and I had my big winter boots. And at one point that wind hit me, felt like I wasn't wearing a thing.
Yeah. Oh, I
Like
know.
I was just like, you gotta be.
And
It
that
just
and that's also
rips
another
through
reason,
everything.
right, that's another reason why I'm excited to wear
Yeah,
what I'm gonna be wearing because I
yeah.
wanna see how it does in the wind. Because if it
Hmm.
can cut down the wind, then all I'm worrying about is my face.
Right.
And I got plenty of things to kinda,
Keep the
got one of
face
those
warm.
little
Yeah.
yeah, right, so, um, hmm, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, anyway, so getting into this game, we don't have
Yes.
much time left on our show here, but, um you can choose, offense, defense, doesn't matter.
Hmm.
What's one, matchup? Maybe there's a specific matchup, maybe it's like a group versus a group. What's one thing you're gonna be like, "Hey, that could be pretty important for the Eagles."
Well, I'll always say the identity of this Eagles team is winning at the line of scrimmage. So if they can win at the line of scrimmage, and I'll just choose for one particular side, I'll choose the offensive line against their defensive line. And I want to see this offensive line that has been touted for years as such a great and talented offensive line. I want to see them get up there and punch them in the mouth. I want to see them attack and be violent and be intentional with their violence.
Intentional with their violence, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I mean, I can't hate on that. What do you think is one under the radar player for the Eagles to keep an eye on?
You know, all this talk about how creative Kyle Shanahan is on offense, I want to see, can the Eagles utilize can they utilize Dallas Goddard? Like there is this, there's one particular play that I remember looking at, and I think Nicholas was the one that pointed it out to me. Man, every time the Eagles run this play, it's always open. It's this little play action. Goddard breaks out into the flat, and Jalen just hits him. And it's
Yeah.
like every time he does it, it's automatic. And it's like, I want
Well,
to see Dallas Goddard. I want to see a big Dallas Goddard game.
just as to piggyback off of that, I think with
Mhm.
with the health of the 49ers,
Yeah.
with their linebackers being down to, the bare minimum, the
Hmm.
middle of the field should be absolutely for
Yeah.
Dallas Goddard for the taking.
Yes. Attack the
And I
middle of the
know
field. I agree with you. Yeah.
absolutely, and also, again, those little flat, tight end screens, those
Hmm.
little flat outs, those will work wonders too because again, you're going up against a second, third, fourth string linebacker who now is going to have to run out to the sidelines and get the stiff arm of death from Dallas Goddard. Uh, so
Like, get
yeah,
off me, bitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So I'm looking for Dallas. If the Eagles truly want to dominate offensively,
Hmm.
obviously the run game's got to be stout. But I think the utilization of Dallas Goddard,
The intermediate passing
the
game. Yeah, I
intermediate
agree.
passing in
Hmm.
the middle of the field, that will open up then your shots down the field to AJ, to Devontae.
Yes. It all piggyback. They all work
They
in
all do.
unison.
It,
Yeah.
honestly, and
Hmm.
that's the funniest thing. It's like it's so obvious, offensively and defensively, that every piece works in conjunction with every other piece. And if this piece is going and this piece is going and this piece is going to be, their job is easier.
Right.
So again, let's utilize that. Let's utilize the run game. Let's start it. Let's keep at it. Let's not abandon it. And then let's
Agreed.
also
Yeah.
use the short and intermediate passing to Devontae, to AJ, and then specifically with Goddard, and then that'll open up some of the more medium to deeper passing
Yeah.
that is potential, and then that'll make Saquon's job even easier. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But anyway, Eric, give me a prediction and a MVP of the game.
I'll go 27-17 Eagles, and we just talked about him. I think Dallas Goddard. I think this is a Dallas Goddard game. I think he gets 2 touchdowns.
Okay, I like it. I think I went last night on the Birds of the Roundtable. I went 23-13.
Okay.
And
So
I
like me,
did,
a 10-point spread.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I did go with Dallas Goddard as my MVP.
Nice. Look at
So
us thinking alike.
I know. So I'll keep it
All
that
right.
just to kind of to stay in line there. But um, yeah, I don't know. What time we plan on getting down there?
When the lots open, I want to be waiting in line when the lots open.
I want to leave. So in theory, 7 hours.
Yeah.
That means 9:30.
Yep.
I want to be in line at 8:45.
Yeah, I can get on board with that.
So if I leave my house at 8, one, that's
Yeah.
not early at all.
Mm-mm.
And
No, my plan is to be at Connors by 8 so we can get to. So,
yeah, well,
yeah.
figure maybe 10 minutes getting everything together with
Right.
those
Right.
people.
Right. Well, is Shane's mom going?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, cool. So yeah, cool. So I got my ride. Yep, nice, awesome. Yes, like another time I don't have to drive. Woo.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
I'm the best. I love it.
Wow. There's a
Look, I'll
potential.
volunteer though to pay for parking for those guys though.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So Finn's officially not going.
Oh,
I know.
brutal.
But I mean, again, he is spending the tomorrow and the long weekend in Fort Lauderdale. Not a terrible place to be, but
Yeah, but dude,
I got it.
you have a playoff game. Oh,
I get it.
well, we advance. We better gotta figure out a way for all of us to get together in.
Well, we should
With
get
Division
together
on.
at least for Saturday.
Oh yeah, whatever. I'm in.
Yeah. So, but all right, folks. Well, that's all of our time today. Thank you all for joining us. Again, we've had more issues with Facebook and Riverside. I'm not really sure what's going on. Couldn't add it.
Are they fighting for some
I've
reason?
been told it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
but it's been fixed, but we just need to re-add it. And because I'm the main person on the Facebook account, I can't add it. So I need somebody underneath to add it to Riverside. It's a whole weird thing. So
Wow.
whatever. So hopefully next week we'll be back on heck yeah, geez, we're only on YouTube, I think.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so we're not even on X. We're not even on Twitch or Facebook. So hopefully,
Well, anybody watching, thank you. We appreciate you.
yeah, no, I appreciate YouTube as we always do. Make
Yeah.
sure you are following all of the socials for Eagles Pinpool Network and wherever you get your podcast, whether it's Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple, and also while you're there, and again, whether it's our show, whether it's some other show, there are plenty. Shane and Johnny's show on the Shane page, Shane and Mark. There's Kelly Green Hour, Birds of the Round Table. This show, whatever. Any chance you have to, especially in a podcast, because honestly, that's where we make our bread and butter. Give it a rating, say something nice, whatever. You can even just say, "Dude, Eric sucks," but that Ryan guy, he's awesome. That's
Or you could go the other way if you want. You could say that Ryan guy sucks. But that Eric, he's the man.
Let's be realistic here. Come on. But as long as it's backed with a nice 5-star review, we do appreciate that. That does mean the best to us, because the more we get those going, the more the algorithm opens us up, and then we're able to get to people that we normally don't get to. So that stuff does help. So we do appreciate everybody. Thank you all so much. Look, a couple of you were peeking through on YouTube. Again, doesn't help when like a third of our socials weren't working today. But we will see you guys next week, where we will break down a hopeful San Francisco 49er defeat, and we will talk about who our next opponent could be. So I don't know, could be it.
Let's hope. Let's hope I don't have to start my countdown yet.
Yeah, right. So
I'm not ready for that, guys.
Everybody have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the Birds game. If you're going to be down there, let us know. M6, M4. That's usually right in between there. Let us know.
Look for the flag with the beautiful faces on there.
I don't know if I'm going to be bringing it.
Oh, you don't know if you're going to wave the flag?
It's windy, and the pole needs some attention. So
I hate when that happens.
I know, right? Anyway, have a good weekend. We'll see you down at the Eagles game. We'll see you next Wednesday. Later.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.